If you're short for retirement, I understand. That was the exact story that I had. I'd like to share with you a little bit about what I did as a 58-year-old grandma from Southern California to go from way too short for retirement, like literally thinking I was going to have to work well past the age of 65, that's how bad it looked, to now being very optimistic about retirement because I've learned how to make money online by taking the right steps to a comfortable retirement. And I don't say that to brag, but to let you know that there are options, even for us in our 50s and 60s or whatever age you are, if you're willing to learn and teach yourself a new skill set. So in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what I do, and you can decide if this is something that you'd like to try. I started this as a side hustle, thinking I'd make an extra 1,000 or two a month, which was a great beginning. So pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, and let's chat about what actually works. So when my previous home business of 15 years suddenly failed after the pandemic, I had to go get a job. And after being at home for over 32 years, I knew I wanted to get back to earning money from home. Something had to change. I missed so many opportunities and moments with my two teens that are still at home, homeschooling, and missed opportunities with my precious little grandsons. So my husband and I have always worked hard, making the necessary sacrifices to provide for our family. And though we had finally gotten to the point where we could make ends meet, we were certainly not ready to retire, though our age for retirement is quickly approaching. Many factors have contributed to not being financially ready to retire, mainly not having high incomes. And life is expensive. We can all relate. Unexpected things happened, and of course, there's always the mortgage or rent, vehicles, health issues, and different things that happened along our married life. We've been married for over 37 years and life happens, right? We don't expect these things. They're there and they affect our retirement, our financial goals, and our dreams. So trying to figure out how to solve this problem, I knew there are many different ways to earn online and I wondered which would work for me. So I tried a bunch of different things that honestly cost me a lot of money on the way and were never quite successful. Other people were making money with them, but they weren't a fit for me. And they were complicated, time-consuming, with steep learning curves. But all my attempts showed me that there are many options, right? There are lots of strategies. So when I saw this opportunity last Christmas, I knew that this was different than all the other things I tried. This was a completely different strategy. If I could learn a different skill set, I can do this during my free time while still maintaining my day job. I wanted the ability to earn online differently than what I had already tried. I needed something that gave me more flexibility since now I was back to trading time for dollars by going to work. I needed something that would fit into my schedule while I was back to clocking in and earning by the hour away from home. This is the same situation that many of my friends are also in. Many of my friends have gone back to work after their children have grown, and they too aren't prepared for their retirement and are in their 50s and 60s trying to figure out how to retire while living paycheck to paycheck and realizing that Social Security isn't enough to live on. Some of my friends have served full-time in ministries, so their retirement income is even lower. Several are renting their homes, and that cost keeps going up each year. And as my husband and I were looking ahead to our upcoming retirement years and our low savings, I knew I wanted to find an online income stream. I wanted to try a digital product rather than a physical product. I had already done physical products. So as I searched online, I discovered this program and I saw how different it is. I knew exactly that this was what I needed to learn, a new skill set. To do well online, most people think you have to have a big following, like a huge social media following, or be real techie, or be an influencer, and I was none of those things. I'm just a regular mom and a grandma that likes to scroll online, which was about the extent of my techie skills. My skills were just surfing the web or posting on my Facebook account or Instagram. My social media presence wasn't big. So I started pretty much as a complete beginner as far as growing on social media, but I was taught in this exact blueprint how to grow, how to leverage free organic marketing to grow a business and to grow the income. One of the great things that I loved when I found this actual program that I'm using today is that it's an e-learning program. So it was teaching me, and I can learn at my own pace while working full-time at my job. I saw that it's compatible with my work schedule and my free time and fit into my life. It fit around my activities with my teens, my grandkids, my husband, and allowed me to go through the course at my own pace. And if I needed to, it was good that I could rewind it and watch it again. Now, I did have a few fears about learning something new or being in the online space because anything that's new can be a little overwhelming or a little fearful, but I realized that my desire to change our financial outcome overcame my fears. I knew that if I could train this 58-year-old brain new ways to earn, that would open up unlimited possibilities. I could see the potential in an online business, and I thought, if other people can do it, why can't I? I'm not techie. I mean, I can use a computer, I can use my phone, I can do these things, but I am not techie when it comes to automations or sales funnels or things like that. So I needed to make sure that there was tech support. And when I saw this program and realized that it was a complete done for you type of business model and even includes a website done for me, I was like, yes, thank you. With this system, I saw there is group support and tech support for the little bit of technology setup. So I saw they removed all the obstacles for beginners. The setup is broken down little by little, and I easily got my website up within 2 days. I loved the quick response from the tech support when I had a question, and I thought, okay, I can do this. Even if it takes me a little longer than somebody who's younger, that's okay. I just work at it at my own pace, and I can learn new ways to earn. So if you're curious about the blueprint, I'm always happy to share. Just click on the link below, and you'll be able to get the free blueprint sent to you right away. You can take a peek for yourself. And the reason why you can run this business while you're still working full-time, or the way it gives you a lot more flexibility, is from the included automations. It includes automated sales funnels. These are landing pages explaining everything. So for example, people want information quick, right? So when they type in their name and their email address on the info page, it goes and gives them the information they need instantly. So I'm not having to do that. They're not having to wait for me while I'm at my 9 to 5 or while I'm playing with my grandkids or while I'm living my life, so people can get the information immediately. We call this the freedom machine because it literally gives you your freedom back. And that's the power of having automations. This was all explained with this blueprint, which was awesome because I didn't know how to set something like this up. The fact that I could be given it and they could just show me in a video how to connect it to my domain name so I could brand myself and have my own automated business system blew my mind. But it's the key, I believe, for anybody if they're wanting to make money in the online space. You have to have automated systems. I literally learned all this from the program. Like, I didn't have a clue how to do any of this when I started. I was a complete beginner, and this older homeschooling mom was learning new tricks and strategies by following this blueprint. The neat thing is, when you're building an online business, it's really about you. You're not having to show up and be somebody else. You're just having to show up and be authentically you. So let me break down how the program works exactly. I, like I mentioned, had tried a bunch of different things before this, but what made this program different is it's a business in a box. It literally gives you everything you need, including the program or product to sell, so that you can then make 100% commission. Both parts come with the program. So you're not having to try to figure out what is in high demand, to try and figure out what digital product to sell or what's going to help make the best sales. So you have to have something to sell to make money. That's how the world works. And it has to be a great item that people want in high demand. Now, Forbes Inc. shows great statistics. This is key for learning, for knowing that this is an in-demand program. Like Forbes says, digital marketing is going up. So that means it's in demand. People want to learn this skill set because that's the most sought after skill set right now, learning how to make money online. And digital marketing teaches you that. Like Literally, online marketing is necessary for brick and mortar businesses as well as for online businesses. So the skills for digital marketing are the same. So now people, they're all online. We're online all the time. So this course teaches you how to connect the people online with a product that they want, whether it be a brick and mortar business or an online product or program. That's what digital marketing does. It uses algorithms to connect the right person with the right product or course or system. So these strategies are what you learn. Now, this digital program teaches me all this stuff. It gives me the automated sales funnel. It gives me the automated emails. It gives me everything that I need as a complete beginner, plus the program to make 100% profit from. Isn't that amazing? Like literally, I'm learning from this program many ways to make money online, how to have an automated system. It's like the way a college teaches a marketing course and the strategies for other courses on repeat year after year. And the colleges make all the money. Whereas in this particular online course, it has the master resale rights. So rather than the like-minded people going elsewhere to learn, anyone interested in digital marketing can purchase the course from you, and you keep the sale rather than a college. So it means once you get certified, you have the right to sell this program and make 100% profit. How amazing is that? So as a beginner, that's pure gold. So that's what master resale rights means. Once you learn from the program, you get the ability to earn 100% commission from the same program that you're learning from. Now, this program, it has taught me how to open up several different income streams. So yes, I am reselling the program and making 100% profit, and so can you. And it's an educational program that teaches you how to make money online in several different ways. That to me was a brilliant business idea. If you want to learn more in depth exactly how this business works or more details, click on my next video. It's a detailed webinar and how this works. And when you watch that, you'll learn more about the concept of master resale rights and the educational program and how all that digital marketing stuff works. So some misconceptions I had about earning online was thinking that, you have to go viral or you have to learn how to do all these trends. Well, that's not the case. You have to actually show up as you, and this program actually teaches you how to do social media. It doesn't matter which platforms. You pick and choose the platforms that you like. You don't have to do everything. You do the stuff that works for you, and I'll teach you it all, but you pick and choose. So when I started, I wasn't on YouTube, and now I am on YouTube here, and I'm learning how to grow my YouTube channel, which I'm loving. So my YouTube journey will become monetized too, creating another income stream. So when I started, I didn't know how to monetize Facebook or the other platforms. They all could be monetized. I had no idea. It's awesome. You don't have to do YouTube if you don't want to, or you could do a faceless channel, but it's an option, and you may want to do it in the future. The way you grow any type of online business is by being coachable, teachable, and willing to learn, but mostly by having a strong desire and determination to learn something new that can change everything about your finances. If that sounds like something you would like, or this might be a great fit for you, I say check it out. Get the free blueprint, then you can make an informed decision. So, with all income streams, there has to be a problem being solved that someone is paying to have fixed. This applies to brick and mortar businesses as well as online. If you can solve a problem for somebody, you're helping them. And that's what any good business should do. So in this example, you're wanting to learn how people are earning online, and I'm solving a problem for you by showing you this program because that was something I also wanted to learn. And now you can learn it and realize, wow, I understand how this all works. I understand how this could help me. And then you make a decision to change your future, and in turn, you help others who are struggling financially to reach their goals. So learning how to solve problems is what helps you to make money. We all know you have to pay for solutions. When we need a haircut, we hire a stylist. When we need groceries, we go buy food. When we want to go to college, we pay for the education. And learning to launch an online income is a training to learn too. People would be happy to pay you for that solution. So solve a problem in the online space or offline, and that's how you grow an income. The neat thing is that because of automation, it's out there working on your behalf. When you learn a skill set, your actual workday can be shortened. Like I mentioned earlier, you can work on this 2 or 3 hours a day by doing income producing activities, and that's it. And those 2 hours don't all have to be in one chunk of time. It's compatible with working full time. So a bit here, a bit there, a bit later, stuff that works around your day, which is what I love. And now that I no longer to work outside the home, I have so much more free time because only showing up 2 to 3 hours a day, and then I've got the rest of the day to do the things that I want to do. Now that becomes true freedom, which I had never had in my whole life. So this is a new way to look at the future. It's a fun new way to plan out my own schedule rather than clocking in at a job. By following these steps and making great changes, preparing my daily to-do list rather than getting in the car and driving to work, choosing to have easy mornings, then getting started, or skipping the day, which I love having the option to do. So working for myself rather than a boss, right? It's like each day is a Saturday morning. You wake up without an alarm, leisurely prepare for the day, do the checklist for the day in a few hours, then be done. Slow mornings are the best thing about Saturdays. Then the rest of the day is free. So I'm living my best life. And when you're focused on your 2 hours of income producing activities, you're being intentional, and the blueprint shows you exactly how to be intentional. And then the rest is just left to the automations, which is amazing. Traveling has always been a dream of mine after being a low income family for so many years. But traveling wasn't an option till I found a way to make money from home. Then after things changed, we were back to not being able to travel again. Now, being able to plan little trips here and there again is a win for sure. So being able to make money from my computer and phone while traveling is the best. And this is the power of having an automated income, literally enjoying life and making money from your phone because of automations. That's what you learn in this program. So now you know the different things that I did to start earning income online and how life-changing it is, and how a light bulb moment went off in my brain when I realized how many different ways there are to earn online, how doable it is for people that are in our 50s or 60s or young stay-at-home moms like I was for so long that aren't techie, that have no clue about the different ways to earn online, and how there's a straightforward step-by-step system that can help you and help others. You really don't need experience. You just need a willingness to try something new, right? The willingness to learn a new way to earn. And if you have that, then that's all you need to get started. So go to the description below. I put the link so you can actually check it out for yourself. Because if you're anything like me, I like to know all the details to make the best decisions. So if you actually want to see the income, see the stats, I pull back the curtains, you need to go watch the videos too that are included in the link that show you encouraging numbers many are making. You'll see all of the details and several down-to-earth folks that love this business model and are knocking it out of the park. They are really inspiring. They're just average people making it work so well. Let this inspire you too, to look and learn different strategies for helping you create the income that you want for retirement. Thanks for watching.